never ending.
Tea and Toast Extra, Greg.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
What are we doing on today's episode?
I have no idea.
We are talking about forgotten 80s toys.
How do you know that I've forgotten these toys?
Because I don't think that you will remember them.
Well, that's that then. Tell me them then.
Because obviously our brains have only got capacity for so much information, Greg. Some people's brains have got capacity for more than others.
That's right, Gertrude.
First toy, Greg.
Mm-hmm.
Greg. My Pet Monster. Do you remember that?
Well, no, because I didn't have it. No, but I didn't have it, and I haven't forgotten it because I don't know it.
Well, I wanted it.
If I wanted it, I would have had it.
My Pet Monster was a plush doll produced by American Greetings in 1986, Greg. It was one of the few plush dolls that were marketed to boys at the time. That's true, I suppose, isn't it? Isn't it, Greg? Isn't it?
Why are you saying on posh?
I don't know. My Pet Monster was popular in the late 1980s. He has blue fur, horns, and a fanged smile.
What did it do?
It had plastic handcuffs, not a lot. You could break out of the handcuffs and escape, I suppose. And you could wear the handcuffs yourself. Don't look at me like that, Greg. They also brought out some other characters, I do believe. Let's see if it says that here. Yes, it does. Other characters were also created with brightly coloured fur and unorthodox names like Gwonk and Rark. Their popularity allowed a wealth of merchandise.
Gwonk and Rark?
Yes.
Great kids' names for you.
Gwonk!
Gwonk!
These were...
Come here!
These were released...
Can you go and get your sister Rark?
These were re-released in 2001.
Yeah.
There was also, Greg, a cartoon of My Pet Monster in the 80s. Didn't know that, did you? Forgotten that too, didn't you?
No, I didn't know.
It ran in this country, and in America, obviously, and all over Europe.
America.
So everybody who had a My Pet Monster, probably watched the cartoon. I didn't watch it because I was a bit bitter that I didn't have a My Pet Monster.
Oh, do you not have one?
No.
I think I had the collection.
I did have one, but I didn't get it when it was new.
I mean, I didn't have the collection, but like I said, if I wanted it, I'd have just asked for it and got them all.
Of course you would, Greg.
My Pet Monster.
He's bigger than big.
When he fights battles, he always wins.
And he's your friend, too.
He breaks his chains.
Put him on you and break away, too.
With My Pet Monster, you're busting loose.
He's big.
And scary.
And helps people, too.
And he's your friend, too.
My Pet Monster plays all day.
Tough.
Awesome.
Looking great.
And all your friends will want him for their friend, too.
My Pet Monster has breakaway chains from Amtoy and American Greetings Company.
Tell me what else I've forgotten then, Jason.
How about this, Greg? Mr. Pop.
Oh, yeah, I'd forgotten this
Do you remember this?
I love Mr. Pop.
Now, I always thought this was an MB game, but I don't think it is MB Games, unless it was released over here by MB Games.
Probably was.
It was kind of a cross between Mr. Potato Head, Perfection, and Buckaroo style games, wasn't it?
Yeah, because Buckaroo had the horse, didn't it?
What you had to do is you had to get the face pieces,
Obviously.
and match the... No, you had to get a card, didn't you, with a face on it?
Yeah.
There'd be a load of face pieces, and you had to build the face that was on the card before Mr. Pop popped and all the pieces came flying off.
Before Mr. Pop popped?
Before Mr. Pop popped.
Yeah, and then he'd shoot forward, wouldn't he?
No.
And they'd all fall off.
The only thing with this game is, like, with Perfection, I can't take the pressure. I mean, they should use these for, like, training people that are in high-pressure situations. Because that timer going round and ticking down, and you know that it's going to pop up and throw everything off. I can't do it, Greg. What?
Wimp.
I bet you were brilliant at Mr. Pop, were you?
Of course I was. Well, I had it from new.
Of course you did, Greg.
These are kids who laugh a lot playing the game called Mr. Pop. It's not hard, just choose a card. Set the clock. He's in the race to match the face of Mr. Pop. There's the nose, in it goes, and the hair over there. Way to go! Now he's on top, but he can't stop or Mr. Pop will go pop! Mr. Pop comes complete as shown with 9 faces and mechanical timer. New from Lakeside.
Mr. Pop popped.
Yes, he did. Next on the list, Greg. Now, this is a belter. Build a better burger. I bet you don't remember that, do you?
No,
There you go, you've forgotten it.
No, I didn't know. I've never heard of it.
It's brilliant. Although, it did have a similar kind of thing to Mr. Pop in that it was under a timer. And this bit in the middle here turned, and you had to build your burger within the time, I think.
So why was it called Build a Better Burger then?
Because you had to build a better burger than the other person, Greg.
So what was it then?
You had lots of different plastic burger ingredients, like the bun and the lettuce and
Add lots of what?
burger ingredients,
Burger.
and the cheese. And I went for a burger last night, asked for a cheeseburger, they didn't put any cheese on it. How annoying is that? Anyway, I digress.
So the diet's coming on then, Jace?
Yeah. Made by Action GT. Now, if you... What? If you want to look up a good company on the internet, look up Action GT, who made loads of toys that you will have forgotten about, but were amazing. Have a look, Greg.
Well, I don't know this game. And
I wanted this for a long time, and I did get it one Christmas, and I may have told the story on a previous episode about how I was actually allergic to some of the plastic within the game.
Was you?
Yeah. So I opened it on Christmas Day, started playing it, came out in a great big rash. Had to go to the hospital, didn't play Build a Better Burger again. This actually goes for quite a lot of money online now, which is why we don't own it, because we're cheap and we like to find things at car boots for £1. Maybe we'll find it for £1.
Cheapest man on the planet.
It was a great game.
Yeah, never heard of it.
I wonder if I can find the advert.
Be warned. Once the alien missile is launched, only the player quick enough with his deflector shield will survive. In Space Attack, only the quickest survive. Space Attack from Action GT.
Riddle me this, Greg.
I mean, I try my best. I try to find something that's, a bit more fun than your riddle book.
Yeah, but it was a bit obvious, wasn't it?
Well, you didn't know it.
I did.
You didn't.
I did. Lots of people got the correct answer to last week's riddle, but remind us what it was,
A
Greg.
doctor and a bus driver are both in love with the same woman, an attractive girl named Sarah. The bus driver had to go on a long bus trip that would last a week. Before he left, he gave Sarah 7 apples. Why?
Because an apple a day keeps the doctor away from Sarah.
I've got one this week though.
Oh,
Jason.
right.
This is one.
Is this Riddle Me This with Greg now, is it?
No, with us, Jason. The team. The Tea and Toast team.
What team? Tina, get the tea on.
I thought we sacked her.
Yeah, but we employed someone else called Tina as well. That's a coincidence, isn't
It
it?
is, isn't it? It still says on the next P45. It's already written
On the
for,
name
isn't
badge.
it? A man is trapped in a room. It's quite a long one, this, Jason. A man is trapped in a room. The room only has 2 possible exits, 2 doors. Through the first door, there is a room constructed from magnifying glass. The blazing hot sun instantly fries anyone or anything that enters. Through the second door is a fire-breathing dragon. How does he escape?
Put the dragon on the man.
Another man.
Oh.
Run it again. Man is trapped in a room. The room has only 2 possible exits, 2 doors. The first door is constructed from magnifying glass, and the blazing hot sun fries anything or anyone that enters. Through the second door, there is a fire-breathing dragon. How does the man escape? Answers on a postcard, please, to
Or
the
just
following.
in the comments below. It's probably easier.
Yeah, I forgot we're not in 87 anymore. are we?
No. If you know the answer to Greg's riddle this week,
No, our riddle.
our riddle this week, leave your answer in the comments below.
Do you know it?
Yeah,
How do you know?
because I've read it.
Oh yeah, the answer's there, isn't it? Tomato?
That's not a cartoon.
I know. You don't even know what it is yet, though, do you?
I do.
Do you?
I do.
Well, this was quite honestly, to most people, and I don't get this, but this was really scary.
It was
So a
terrifying.
lot of my friends at school found this really scary. It's the Moomins, in case you didn't know. I know it's not a cartoon, but it did get changed into a cartoon because this version was classed as too eerie to be watched by children.
The Moomins are the central characters in a series of books and a comic strip by Finnish illustrator and writer Tove Jansson, originally published in Swedish in Finland. They're a family of white, roundish fairy tale creatures with large snouts that makes them resemble hippopotamuses or hippopotami.
Just get on with it.
It was shown here on CITV in the 80s.
Well, it used to be, and then it went off. Oh,
it's back.
Back again.
It wasn't my favourite thing in the world, Greg.
Honestly, when it got changed into a cartoon, I have no memories of that. But coming home from infant school, you were probably on your second job by then. Coming home from infant school, for me, this was always on, and I loved this. This version was always on. I loved it. And that music that you think's eerie, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just find it on YouTube. That is brilliant. It's a proper memory piece of music.
If you love the Moomins that much, Greg,
I don't love the Moomins.
you need to go to Finland because there is a Moomin world in Finland
We should do an episode
with a
from there.
Moomin house and everything. I'm not going there.
Why?
Creepy little Moomin thing.
What do you mean, creepy little Moon? This is my childhood right here. Look at that.
Yeah, look at it.
It's brilliant.
In the dark wood or whatever it was with the ninky nonk. Oh no, that's in the night garden.
Ninky nonk.
That's in the night garden. It's on now.
Anyway, if you've never watched the Moomins, and not the cartoon, because it changed to the Moomin, I think. Yeah. Anyway, watch this version before you watch the cartoon, because a lot of people remember the cartoon more than this. That's showing my age, that is. Well, you're older than me, remember.
Visionaries, not the magical light. Do you remember it, Greg?
Honestly,
Yeah.
no.
What?
I know.
This was one of those things in the 80s that happened loads, where it was a toy line made by Hasbro. It had the accompanying TV show with it, like He-Man and all of those other things. Thundercats.
Thunder.
We had the toys. This was released in 1987. And it also had a comic that was released as well, the animated TV series, and obviously the toys. The toy line wasn't as successful as some of those other things that we've just talked about, and both series, which led to both the series and the comic being cancelled after short runs. So many people don't remember Visionaries, but I absolutely loved it.
I think the problem with it is, just like looking at it, there was that many out, wasn't there? This looks like Thundercats, it looks like He-Man, it looks like
all of those other things, yeah.
other programmes.
But like I said, I loved it. It was one of those ones that I think it was on after school. Might have been on a Saturday morning as well at some point. But they had these staffs that had like holograms on them, the toys, and I thought that was just amazing. Some of them had holograms on the chest, I think. And it was just one of those things where you saw your toys in a cartoon and thought it was amazing. Never had the comic book, but I loved it. Probably as much as you love the Moomins.
Moomins is a lot better than this, isn't it?
Well, that's it for today's episode, Greg.
Quite a rather busy one, wasn't it?
It was, yes, and over very quickly. Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it?
Story of my life.
Anyway, we will be back, hopefully, with, what's next, Greg?
What day is it?
Wednesday today. Friday,
Scoop.
Friday,
Which
weekly scoop.
Scoop.
Then Tea and Toast Saturday. And then Monday will be
Retro
collectors, yeah.
because we've just done the kitchen, haven't
Yeah.
we?